Happy Friday to Shannon. Not sure why I'm singing.
There's no birthday happening over here.
You got a little.
Hi, welcome.
Hi guys.
We're talking about some of the worst hits in history. Greg and Gerald B. Hi, you guys. Love hanging out Friday night and seeing and hearing you. Run, Joey, run. I thought I would put it
David
first since it's sex so bad. Good luck topping that stinker.
Oh my God! I remember hearing that and thinking, "Is that a joke? Is that?" But there's so many songs that are out there that are supposedly like really good songs, or they became hits just because a song becomes a hit. Like Disco Duck would be an example, right, of something that's just stinkeroni. By the way, I bought it 45. It was Rick Dees. I wanted to be a radio announcer, and I'm thinking, Rick Dees releases something. I want that. I want a piece of that.
Teddy Bates. Hi, she's having my baby, Paul Anka.
That's on the list. That's on the list. I like that song. I still like. I know it's hokey. I know. What a lovely way to show how much you love me.
Rick May. Greetings from Ohio. Hey, Rick. The weekend's here. Time to whack that like button and smack that subscription button.
It.
Worst
whack
hit.
It.
Sailing by Christopher Cross. Just not a big fan of Yacht Rock.
Oh no! I love that song.
I do like that song.
And someone said, we
but
built
it is. But you have to you've got to. It's not for.
You got to be in the zone to like it.
Yeah.
There's another one. We Built the City always comes up on these lists, and I love that song. I love We Built the City on rock and roll. I remember when it first came out going, yeah, this is one of those anthems. Love it. Some people just hate it. MacArthur Park is one that came up on the list on Wiki from 1968. Ooh. And, Jimmy Webb. I love Jimmy Webb. And I've never had a problem with that song, like, at all. Can you guys hear us okay, or should I bring the mic over here?
David says, good evening from Montreal.
Hey,
Darren.
David.
Hi, Darren. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, and share so John does interviews in his upbeat, animated spirit and personality. This also gives a reason for Shannon to smile with those curly whites. Oh.
It's really, really, really nice. I want to thank everyone who donated money this week, because last week we were saying, oh my God, our laptop is starting to die, and I'm going, oh, we're not a family that has like extra money for stuff, right? It's just not that kind of thing.
Just upkeep, right?
It's upkeep, and then and I mentioned that we had a PayPal, and I see sometimes people don't want to buy T-shirts, sometimes people don't want to do Patreon. That's not what they want to do. And we've had a few people who are really, really nice to donate. We're not there yet, but we're doing well. So thank you. We're doing better. So thank you for that. And something happened with YouTube last month. We lost half of our income. And we went, oh my God! So I know it's only happened to a few people.
So hopefully that's all rejigged.
So hopefully they're going to rejig it. But we went, what? So anybody want to join our Patreon or donate on PayPal? The links are in the description. MacArthur Park, I liked it. Oh, Obla Di Obla Da by the Beatles comes up an awful lot in these lists, and that's another song I like. I mean, it's like Yellow Submarine. It's silly, right? I mean, you gotta have a couple of silly songs here.
David says, my brother had clams at Leo's the other day. You guys gotta go. Thanks, David. I know, but you keep telling us we should go.
I know. Well, we're not eating out this month. We're just being careful because of all the expenses we've got.
Jen,
go ahead, Noah.
Jen says, hey, I'm from Irishtown. Hi, Jen.
Hey.
Fraser J. Hey, Wolverine and Shannon. Hope you both are well. The worst song surely has to be Barbie Girl by Aqua. That's pretty bad.
I'm a Barbie girl.
That's
a Barbie girl.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah, I like the rapping guy. He was really into it, like quite a bit. Ebony and Ivory, Paul McCartney, Stevie Wonder. That's a little too sweet. A little too sweet.
John Adams, hello from Connecticut. Hope you guys are well. Hey, John.
Thank you. Hi,
Steve Johnson, Morris Albert, Feelings.
Yeah. Oh, that's so 70s though. It's right in smack in the middle, and it's a lot of these come up in the 70s. And there's I mentioned Disco Duck, there's a lot of like novelty songs that have not stood the test of time. Oh, Spandau Ballet and True. That came up on the list on Wiki. 1983. I love that song.
I like that one too when it came out.
I found it a little too slow. I found it sluggish at times, and someone once described it as laborious.
Because you're waiting for it to kind of kick in, like, oh,
and it doesn't.
It's never.
It's not going to happen. But I don't know. I didn't mind it.
Showstopper Rob. Hey, Rob. Good night, John and Shannon.
Hi, Rob.
John Oaksis. Hello from Windsor, Connecticut, in the mood. Henhouse 5.
Oh, Susudio, Phil Collins. Oh, In the Mood, is that a song?
In the Mood, Henhouse 5.
I don't know that song. I might know if I heard it.
John Adams says, My Sharona the Knack.
Oh, no, I love that song. I just graduated high school when that came out. And it was the summer of '79. We were playing the living, that and the Boys in the Bright White Sports Car by Trooper. What's that? Don't Bring Me Down by ELO. Into the Outdoor came out. The Wall came out. The Long Run came out. It was a crazy year. April Wine had it was a Harder, Faster. Man, some good music came out.
David says, you check out Moonquake yet? Had a hit in Canada, remember?
Is that the one we just played after we were? Yeah, I think that's the one I'll double check. I think we did. Yeah.
H2O Field said, hooked on a feeling blue suede.
Yeah. Ooga chaka, ooga chaka, ooga chaka.
Oh,
yeah. Remember?
Yes.
I can't get. Yeah. Oh, here's one. Oh, Don't Worry, Be Happy comes up on these lists an awful lot. You know how much money? Did he write that, Bobby McFerrin? Because that's coming up on commercials all the time. It's insane.
You see it everywhere.
Everywhere. Yeah.
John at Village Advisory. Good morning from Melbourne, Australia. Hi, John.
Hi, John.
Love the new set. You swap sides.
We did. We're on this side this time. And the biggest thing is there's the light coming from our main window here in our living room.
And I'm not big on having those big...
She hates the lights.
Circle lights that flash. I just, blinded by the light.
Ooh, Bruce Springsteen, Manfred Mann. I'm so used to them. I don't. But the thing is, sometimes you ever notice you see an ambulance come by, you're just staring at the lights, and it's not good for your eye. You can't help but stare at the lights like a deer in front of a Peterbilt truck. Anyway, I've taught myself just not to stare at the lights, but sometimes it's hard. It's like you don't stare at the sun because that's crazy, but. I don't know.
H2O Field, my Sharona had one of the greatest solos ever in it.
Oh, I don't know. I love that song. Oh, I talked to what's wrong with my brain these days? He was a former lead singer in Chicago. What the heck? I'll come to it. What's his name? Sorry. The guy I just talked to.
Jason Sheff.
Jason Sheff. What the heck? I drew a complete blank. I talked to him for 3 hours. You do, thank you. Well, you're the one that did the commercial for asking questions. And so anyway, we talked for 3 hours. We were just getting along so well. First we talked to half an hour, and then he said, John, I've got another interview, but let's continue after the next interview. Is that okay? What do you have going on? Because he told me, and he proved it, he watches a lot of my videos.
So I go downstairs and I'm like, hey, John, are you done? Because it's very quiet. And then I hear he's answering another question. I'm like, oh, it's been like
3 hours. We talked about everything. My God, I've got so many great tracks. We're going to start putting some, if you're a member of our Patreon, you'll always get our early feeds from now on. And this weekend, we're going nuts. We were supposed to do it last weekend, but Jeff Skunk Baxter, all the early feeds, commercial-free, everything on there. We got so many interviews going up. It's just crazy.
Teddy Bates, Shape You Down, Gregory Abbott.
Oh, I love that song. Oh.
Jason Schultz, Saturday Night by Bay City Rollers.
Yeah, see, I don't know why I love all these hokey songs.
It was hokey, but it was
SATURDAY. That's how I learned to spell Saturday. What?
Darren says, Doggy in the Window, Patty Page.
How much is that dog?
Okay, I agree with you there. Robert Tolbert, hello. Hey from Dallas. Hey, Robert.
I want to go to Dallas. I want to go to Texas. That's one of the states I've never been to. It's beautiful, gorgeous.
David Mesa just sent out an email to my friend Richie Furay.
Oh, cool. We finished that interview, and Richie Furay's our third interview with Richie. Buffalo Springfield, of course, and Poco, and so many other things he's done. But we're putting that up, part one this weekend, and the entire Integral Rock History book and the podcast as well.
Hello, Dave Wheelhauer. I hope I said the last name right. I love sailing too. I joined the Patreon yesterday. Thank you.
Thank you.
I would encourage everyone here to join and help out John and Shannon. John, I never understood why Maggie May was a hit.
See, you get those things, and I was listening to it the other day thinking, I think that's Rod Stewart's best song. But it's like, one man's junk is another man's treasure. You can't help what you like, and you can't help what you hate. You're never wrong. I'm not saying, by the way, anyone's wrong. No one's wrong. If you have that kind, if it's a hit, doesn't make it a great song. Some people will relate to it for weird reasons and whatever. It's catchy at the moment. Rick Roberts of Firefall. I've been listening to the first Firefall album almost every day this week. Larry Burnett and Rick Roberts, man, the music they put together. I don't know why Larry Burnett's songs weren't hits, and only Rick Roberts, and even Rick doesn't know why. He doesn't kind of understand. I've interviewed both of them. But Rick Roberts told me, he says, one thing, my biggest, and I've said this before in my broadcast, the biggest advice he gives people is don't put in something that's really trendy in a lyric, because in a year it won't be. But sometimes things are cyclical and people like to look back, so that's not always the case.
Shelley Charles, Patsy Gallant from New York to LA.
Oh yeah, disco. I kind of like that one too. Listen, you're not wrong. You can't help the fact that, if one person has a visceral reaction to a song, what are you going to do, right?
Chris Berman III, number 3. Mr. Roboto, Afternoon Delight, Anything by Train, Time of My Life.
Train used to be one of my favorite new bands. They're certainly not anymore, because after a while, everything that Pat Monahan, even his solo album was great. I thought it was really good. But after a while, it was just too much of the same thing. Pat is doing Hallmark Hall of Fame movies. He did one, and he was actually pretty good.
Urbana Media said, not sure that microphone is working, but you both can be heard.
Can you hear this? Can you hear me clicking this?
David May is asking, any luck with Annie Wilson, by the way?
I don't know how to put this. I was talking to a member of Heart who said something that it wasn't announced yet. So I contacted Anne's publicist and said, listen, this is not my job. I get a scoop out of this, and I don't care. I'm not going to do that to Annie Wilson. So I said, I think this person was speaking a little too soon about something. So I'm not going to be the one that announces it, because this is Anne's party. And she said, she just didn't really respond to the interview thing that time. So, yeah. But I'm hoping it happens. I like Annie Wilson a lot.
Urbana Media, You Light Up My Life by Debbie Boone.
Mm-hmm.
Satan on a Unicorn, that was awful.
Satan on a Unicorn? What is that? Who's saying that? That sounds like something I'd be right now.
Showstopper Rob, hi, John and Shannon. The worst song is Still Loving You by the Scorpions.
Well, the Scorpions had a few.
Hike with Mike, Disco Duck, and Who Let the Dogs Out.
Yes!
Okay, Who Let the Dogs Out is pretty bad.
Well, right here, Achy Breaky Heart, Billy Cyrus. No one's mentioned it yet, but it's in there as one of the worst. Could It Be Magic? Take That. I don't know. Do you know that one, Shannon?
I don't.
Oh, What's Up? 4 Non-Blondes. Yeah.
John Oakes says the Clucking Chickens doing the Glenn Miller song.
There's so many that, made people millions of dollars. Remember About a Boy with Hugh Grant? He was in the movie. He plays a guy who had a big Christmas hit. And that one hit, which is kind of supposed to be hokey. I don't know if we ever played it in the movie. But I remember thinking, that probably happens an awful lot. A guy has a hokey hit, makes $1 million, and says, I don't care. I'm set for life.
Robert Tolbert, if both of you had a time machine, what 3 bands would you go to see? With a time machine.
Well, George Michael.
I would definitely see George Michael, before he passed on. That was always on my list, but I never actually.
Beatles, Zeppelin. Maybe Queen. With Freddie, of course.
Sure.
Yeah. Who else? I'd like to see Elvis. I'd like to see, but the Beatles, yeah. We did. Jason Chef and I didn't talk a lot about his dad. Played with Elvis during the Vegas stints. So your parents would have seen Jason's dad play bass for Elvis because they saw him in Vegas.
I did.
Yeah, cool. Oh, Limp Bizkit Nookie came up on the list. I'm not checking my messages. I'm checking. Oh, the Christmas Shoes new song. Oh yeah. I want to buy these Christmas shoes.
It really did
for my
well
mother.
though. More OC, achy breaky heart wins it in my books.
Yeah, it came up. Yeah, that's a big one.
Rick Mace's worst hit ever song was Ice Ice Baby by Vanilla Ice.
It's on here.
Freddie Mercury must be spinning in his grave when that came out.
Yeah.
Never Gonna Lose My Love for You by Glenn Medeiros. Yeah, that's...
You play that
Thank
up.
you,
When I used to
Glenn.
host love songs. Big Yellow Taxi by the Counting Crows. I didn't mind their version. Vanessa Carlton was in it. Oh yeah, Who Let the Dogs Out? Baha Man.
Oh, yeah. H. God Villa, 00. The song that come to take me away.
Oh yeah, I used to think that was Queen. Oh, not Queen. I used to think that was Sweet. I don't know why, because of Ballroom Blitz, I guess. When I first heard that, I'm going, is this Sweet? For whatever reason. The Cheeky song, the Cheeky Girls. I don't know who that is. Oh, James Blunt, You're Beautiful. Yeah. Yeah.
But he's got a voice that nobody else sounds like. Like you
That's
know
true.
it's him, you just know it's
It just sounded like me.
David Armburst, John, Shannon. Hey, you both are awesome.
Thank you.
I have
Mira.
a
Yeah.
myriad of songs, but I still love the song I Could Be Good for You by 707.
Oh, can you guys not hear me go? Can you not hear me go blowing into the mic? Can someone let me know? Because the microphone is plugged in. It should be working.
James
So-
B. Shears, hello from
James
Dogtown Road.
Shears, yeah.
Hello from Dogtown Road, Shannon. John, hope everyone is well. Surfer Boy, hello, John, Shannon, and all from Boston.
Can someone hear my mic? Oh, you're way behind, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm right. Okay.
Can you, if you go up? Can someone hear my mic when I was when I'm doing this? Can you hear me hit the microphone?
I'm not seeing anything.
Please, someone tell us.
I'm really far behind.
Okay.
I will work it faster
Okay,
here.
work it.
David Mason, does Anne Marie still do the occasional interview?
No, I don't think so. She's retired playing golf. She's a real good golfer. She's like really good. The guys in April Wine told me you can't beat her.
Richard Klein, hi folks. Like these Friday nights. It's
Thank
like
you.
hanging out with my friends.
Aw.
My first one is Achy Breaky Heart.
Yeah, it came up a lot tonight. My Humps Black Eyed Peas is one. To me, anything by no doubt. I don't like. I can't take Gwen Stefani's voice. I don't know.
Hike with Mike. Love Shack by the B-52s. I hate that song.
Oh, see, another one I like,
that was
but
better than
I can
dancing.
understand. I can understand people saying that though. I can understand.
Wabana Media, Love House by Samantha Fox.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Steve, sorry if I can't pronounce it. Abdel Kui.
What's
Hi
that?
all.
Oh, good. Yeah, I don't know.
Billy Don't Be a Hero.
Oh, Billy, Don't Be a Hero. God, yeah. Bo Donaldson and the Haywoods.
William Langdon, Guilty Pleasure Time. If in Dallas, visit the JFK Museum.
Oh, I would. Yeah, for sure. Wow.
Lewis Crone, Torn Between Two Lovers.
Oh,
Mary
yeah.
McGregor.
Mary McGregor, yeah. Yeah, that. No one plays that now. The people who play songs like that would be some of the XM Sirius channels, and that's why some people like those channels because they play like "Love Will Keep Us Together" is not being played a lot. It's made a comeback because it was #1 song, what, 75 or whatever. It was crazy, but I loved it. I love Don't get me started on Captain Anthony. I just love him so much.
We've got Jason Schultz, that song called Friday by that teenage girl. That's got to be the worst.
Rebecca Black is her name? Rebecca Black? Yeah, she's really made a comeback as far as, I would say, living past that. I mean, Amy, what's her name? What's the Judge American Idol? What's her name? I Kissed a Girl.
Katy Perry.
Katy Perry. Yeah. Katy Perry had her in one of her videos.
Ed Dombrowski, Muskrat Love by Captain and Tina.
Yeah. Yeah, I can understand. And America did it, right? America. Did they write it? I forget. I don't remember.
Wolfcrack says, hi guys, a tie between Turning Japanese by the Vapors and Ring My Bell. Jeez, lol.
You guys are coming up with great ones. I can understand all these, though.
Calvin Beeler, greetings from Cleveland, Ohio. The worst song, Escape, the Pina Colada song, Rupert Holmes.
And she looked at me and said, oh, it's you. It was my own lucky lady.
Sue Bailey, I've Never Been to Me by Charlene. That song makes me cringe.
Oh my God. I've been to Kansas.
Paradise,
I've been over there. But I've never been to me. Yo. Yeah.
Steve says, how about Little Willie from Sweet?
Oh, Little Willie, yeah. It's a love him or hate him songs. Oh, share it successfully. I'm mastering the entire Lou Graham interview as we're doing that. That's why we're away from the I'm trying to get as much out of my laptop before it's starting to show signs that it's not going to be around.
Dwayne said no sound, no clicking sound.
No clicking sound? What happened? Oh, no. And I can't take it out. Okay, so it's not working. So you're hearing a bunch of echo. That's weird.
So William says, I admit I danced to YMCA at a few weddings.
Oh, yeah. Dun, 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 dun.
Bobby McFerrin, Don't Worry, Be Happy.
That came up tonight, yeah. That came up.
Please, John says, please hit the like button.
Yeah.
Surfer Boy says, geez, I'm glad I wore my black t-shirt. Alan Barsness, hello, John and Shannon.
Hi.
Paul Calder, Paper Roses by Marie Osmond.
Oh my God, that's a great one.
Dragon Gerald B. The mic works, but it has that hiss and scratch like an old record.
Really? You just got that new thing, that new... Oh, wait a minute. I think... Okay, guys, I'm going to try something. Since that went successfully, I'm going to do this. Hold on. Okay, let's do this. This should work. Okay, are you hearing us better now? Can you, if you don't mind going to the bottom just for a second, Shannon? You should be able to hear me now. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me better when I'm doing this? Bing, bing, bing. It's the attachment. Just let me know if you can hear me talking into the microphone now. Someone tell me if they can hear my microphone really well. Can you hear me? Can you hear me tap on the microphone? It's supposed to be working. It's crazy. No. Okay. Can you hear me? Can anyone hear me tapping on the microphone? Please answer me. Better. Okay, thank you.
Still no clicking.
Still no clicking
Still
when I
the
hit
same.
it?
But that mic is a great prop, though.
Oh no! So you don't hear? Oh, God, that's so weird. Let me see if I'm getting. It's acting as if 1 2 1 2. It's acting as if it's on. I wonder why. That's.
You're gonna get technical issues at times.
Yeah, I guess so.
Dave Wilhauer, John Shannon, my buddies in college and I had a rule. If that hideous song and dance Electric Slide was played at school dances, we would break it up by walking to the dance floor. Okay, I was one of those that would do the Electric Slide and would dance. And I would do
You
it.
did?
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
God.
But I like the fact about breaking up the dance floor. Yeah, that was many years ago. Tony Basil, Mickey.
Oh, Tony Basil, yeah. Oh, Mickey, you're so fine. You're so fine.
H2O Field, Arms Wide Open by Creed.
Oh yeah, a lot of things by Creed.
Oh, Girl, You Know It's True by Milli Vanilli.
Yeah, yeah. I like that stuff. I didn't love it. Oh,
You can just hear the hissing of the computer's compression.
oh.
really can't. That's all.
Well, it's just stopped. It just stopped. It's so weird. You can't. It makes no sense that the microphone's not working, because the microphone. Hold on a second. Did I? Yeah, the microphone should be working. Is it directional? No, it's on.
I have to agree with you, Rick May. Rico Suave by Gerardo.
Oh.
Yeah, I cringe at the very thought. Yeah.
Yeah, there's so many songs that made people millions of dollars, and you really have to wonder, it's like, what? It was a moment in time, though. I mean, people were wearing pastels like crazy. I didn't mind the pastels era. I remember I was walking, Steve Burgess, who's the guy who gave me all those interviews. He used to be my best friend. He's still a friend of mine. We used to hang out every day. While we were looking for love, we were looking for women to marry. I found one, he did not. And I remember we were walking in Vancouver once, and some guy yelled out an inappropriate thing because I was wearing like a pastel blue thing. And I'm going, what? Why would you care? Who cares? It was a pastel blue t-shirt. But yeah, it was.
JD says hello to John Shannon from Tasmania, Australia.
Oh,
hey,
cool.
JD. Showstopper Rob, think the mic in the laptop is working. You have to change the settings in the menu.
Oh. But it worked. It's always worked.
Gary True, hey John and Shan, I used to hate Ice Ice Baby. I ended up liking a bunch of songs I thought I hated. Interesting you say that, because there was a bunch of songs that I didn't like either, but after hearing it so much, it was like, oh, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Just from repetition of it, right?
I improved the gain. Can you hear it anymore now? I improved the gain in the microphone. We've been using this microphone. It's always worked. It's so weird. Crazy. I don't know what's going on.
Balachu Bear, Cotton Eye Joe by Redneck's a dance version that came out in the 90s. Yeah, that was pretty bad.
Yeah, good one. That's a really, really good one. Yeah. I don't know. It's kind of catchy.
The Greenbird, Cheap Trick, The Flame.
Yeah, I never liked that song. Never liked that song. I think it was the #1 song, if I remember correctly. I think I just did a thing on it. By the way, on our sister channel, Rock History Book, and we post things on here every day. I do a Today in History that we cherry pick through a few Today in History sites. What are some of the sites we go into? Do you remember some of them? Isn't one at todayinmusic.com?
Yeah, in this day and Today in Music.
And Songfacts has a Today thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to start giving them all credit. Because there's a certain guy on YouTube who keeps cherry picking from I'm not going to mention, please don't mention his name. And he keeps cherry picking some stuff that I do, and he doesn't give me credit. What a dork. Oh my God. You got to give people credit. If I'm not going to say stealing, but if you're borrowing, you got to say where it came from. God.
Gene S. It's Magic from summer 1975. Always hated that song.
Pilot.
But now it's a commercial.
Yeah, they used it as a commercial. And of course, some of those guys went on to work with Alan Parsons in Pilot. Yeah, I bought the album. I loved it so much. Sorry.
Rui Duar, Whip It by Devo. LOL.
Yeah. Everyone. It was so cool to like Devo when I was in high school, near the end. But I mean, it's a fun song if it's in the background. I guess if it's part of your past. But yeah.
Hey, Gennaro, greetings from the birthplace of William Shatner.
Oh.
Hi, welcome. The Greenbird, Faraway Eyes by the Rolling Stones.
Oh, the girl with faraway eyes. Yeah. Well, they were doing, that's basically a country song, right? They were doing country, kind of a mock-up of country.
Balachu Bear, Lady in Red by Krista Berg is another. His singing is awful.
He said, though, when I talked to him last year, he said that when that song came out, he was playing these arenas, pretty big arenas, because he had a real big cult following, especially in Canada. And Spanish Train and other stories and all that stuff. But Don't Pay the Ferryman. But by the time Lady in Red came out, it was just insane. He says it changed everything.
DJH Record, good evening, John,
Hey.
Shannon Chat. Hi,
Thanks
nice
for
to
coming
have
on.
you here. Jeff Travis, worst songs, Everybody's Free by Baz Luhrmann.
Oh, Baz Luhrmann. Yeah.
Baz Luhrmann. And I'm Too Sexy by Right Said
Oh,
Fred.
yes.
And Anything by Kid Rock.
Yeah, I did see him on Austin City Limits, though. Kid Rock always seems like he needs to have a shower really badly, like he hasn't had a shower in a year or something. But I saw his band, and I was so blown away by them. And I don't like any of his songs really. I certainly don't like him as a human being, but his band was tight, you know. His background singers were amazing. I'm going, wow.
See where I'm at.
Oh, Proud Mary, CCR. We used to play that in our band in high school. We weren't very good. We played a lot of CCR.
Glenn Yoklin, John, have you heard the new David Lee Roth song?
I haven't. Oh, I haven't heard it. I haven't had. It's been a busy week, but yeah, I should. I want to hear it. I liked when I first heard the. I like the new Chicago song. Jason Sheff likes it. He likes the album. I love the new Alan Parsons album. By the way, it's really good.
Calvin Beeler, Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head by
yeah.
B.J. Thomas.
Of course. I liked it. It was the number one song of the year. You know. It was huge, but it's one of those songs, yeah. Now I've got it in my head.
Shelley Charles, Put Me in Coach, John.
Oh yeah. Centerfield by John Fogerty. A lot of people use that term. Put me in, coach.
The Greenbird, Party All the Time by Eddie Murphy. I hear you. I thought that was kind of catchy.
She wants to party all the time.
Okay. The Safety Dance by Men Without Hats.
I hear Ivan, the lead singer of that band, is incredibly political and is really, I'm not sure, this is a rumor, if I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but I've heard Ivan from Men Without Hats is hugely into conspiracy theories. Someone told me that if you're going to talk to him, just be ready. Because he'll veer. So I'm going, I don't know. Is it true? Do you guys know this?
Shelley Charles says, Short People, Randy Newman.
Oh, yeah. I was just singing that song in my head out of nowhere the other day. I don't know where it came in my head. Yeah, Short People got no reason. I bought the 45.
Hal C says, your input is set to the internal. You think it is?
Yeah, okay. Hold on.
Your input is set to the internal, just in case we're trying to solve
Mike.
Since we're trying to troubleshoot a bit more here.
Oh, yes, thank you. You did it. You did it. It should be working now.
Thanks, Halsey.
Oh,
you
my God.
You can be our technical advisor here.
You are so appreciative. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It was on internal. You are the man. It should be working fine now.
Showstopper Rob, I hate the song Happy by Pharrell.
Oh, yeah. Pharrell Williams, yeah. Yeah, that I get why people like it, but those kind of really simple, dumbed down songs, you know, sort of like the chorus, I call those happy campfire songs, literally happy.
Darren says, get out of my dreams, get into my car. Billy Ocean, the hey, you part makes me think of when the Stones did that, get out of my cloud.
Yeah. I was a young broadcaster at the time. Yeah. Are you cherry picking?
Gennaro says, they're coming to take me away by...
Yeah.
Oh, they're coming to take me away.
Yeah, I remember. Remember I said a while ago, I thought that was sweet because of Ballroom Blitz, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
Rome Loves Dan, 50 Minutes Love to Love You Baby by Donna Summer could have been better if allowed.
Yeah. There was always a rumor that weird things were happening during the recording of that song.
DJH Record Hound, most middle of the road 70s AM radio hits bug me. Moonlight Feels Right sounds like the guy's wanting throughout.
I'm talking to him hopefully in the next couple of Bruce Blackman, the guy who sang that song. He still wears the beret. I bought that album. I can understand, you know. You hate what you hate, you like what you like. That's the way it goes.
Halsey, come on, Eileen.
Oh, yeah. And everything on that album sounded not as catchy, but everything on that album sounded just like that song. They had such a thick, distinctive style that you couldn't differentiate. And didn't they win the Grammy for that, and then they disappeared?
Zuma Dog, They're Coming to Take Me Away by Napoleon was the first record I bought as a kid.
Is that
was
right?
a great
there
song.
You go. Ha-ha.
Floyd the Barber, Happy Friday, guys. Worst hit songs, The Last Farewell by Roger Whittaker.
Yeah.
And Feelings by Morris Albert.
Oh, yeah. Whoa. Feelings. Yeah.
Oh, Jason Schultz. Simply having a wonderful Christmas time.
Yeah. That and the Elton John Christmas song. I've gotten to like them. The McCartney one, it's just too simple. McCartney sometimes would release songs that were just so almost dumbed down. I mean, I don't know why. It was Elvis Costello, I think, who was working with him once, and he said that, no, Paul, this is not finished. But he was just content going, oh, that's good. A little boogie.
Brandon Steele says anything by Bon Jovi.
I can't say I'm a big Bon Jovi fan.
Blaze Eisner, Brother John and
Hey,
Sister
Blaze.
Shannon, how are ya?
Sister Shannon.
My 43-year-old daughter loved a song called, Buffalo Stance by Nana Sherry. Of course.
Oh,
it
yeah.
was one of her MTV favorites. Loving Lou Gramm, God bless.
Thank you.
Yeah, I liked her
Nana
too.
Sherry. I thought she would be bigger. I don't know whatever. They were making such a big deal about her, and she had that sort of devil may care, take no prisoners sort of attitude on that video, and then it's like a Terrence Trent D'Arby thing. All of a sudden, boop, gone.
The Greenbird says Beth by Kiss.
Oh yeah.
And Robert Tolbert, I don't have a song I hate, but I do have one I like everyone else seems to hate. All I want for Christmas is a hippopotamus.
Yeah. A lot of, what do you call that when you whistle? I guess it's just whistle. A lot of whistle in that song.
Kind of lispy.
Lispy whistle.
Shelley Charles, Taking Care of Business, only because it's been played to death.
It has been played to death.
Oh, has it ever?
Yeah, I asked Randy Bachman about that song. I had to.
Azuma Dog, new Alan Parsons is best rock song of the year. Sounds like classic rock, but new. Really, really good. New David Lee Roth is an acoustic ballad.
Oh, is it? Yeah, I want to listen to it, and I completely forgot about it. I get into these tangents where I'm doing so much work that because we don't have a system where we used to be able to hire writers. We don't really have the budget for that anymore. I'd like to. That's why we started Patreon. We started Patreon because we want to expand the channel and advertise the channel a lot more and buy a new computer. Oh my God.
Rick May says, I ran by a flock of seagulls.
Yeah.
Video comes into my head as soon as the song comes on. MTV seems to run it like every 10 minutes. That looks good.
I ran so far. God, your hair smells good.
Thanks. Laurie Hammers, We Are Family by Sly and Family Stone.
Oh, We Are Family, that was Pointer Sisters.
Yeah, yeah. And Zuma Dog just said by Sledge Sister, not Sly.
Pointer Sisters.
Yeah. Bruce Gelman.
Oh no, that's not that. We Are Family. That's not the Pointer Sisters. That's is that Chic?
Someone thought it was Sister Sledge.
Sister Sledge.
Yes.
That's who it is.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Zuma.
yeah.
Bruce Gelman, Anything from the Archies.
Yeah, very bubblegumish, right? A lot of bubblegum stuff.
This is cool because you know what? A lot of these...
You guys are coming up with stuff. I named a whole bunch in the beginning, by the way, and then...
and some I go, well, no, I didn't mind that. And others I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so on the... It's just right on the... So it really depends, right? And I think it also depends. So some of these songs that we think are so bad, but we remember them, and sometimes they're not so bad because maybe it was something that happened in our lives at that time, but we just seem to connect with that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I totally get it. I've heard Sweet Home Alabama too much, can't stand it. Melody R.
Yeah.
Hi, Melody.
Yeah. Hi, Melody. Thanks for supporting us on Patreon. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm not a big Leonard Skinner fan. I thought they were a good band, though. It's just like, but I'm not a huge fan. I bought Street Survivors, but first I bought What's Your Name, Little Girl. I bought that single first, then I bought the album. Went back and bought a best of, and a lot of people hate Freebird. I like Freebird. I thought it was okay.
West Creek, Do Run Run by Sean Cassidy.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I've never figured that one out.
Oh, well, that was an old hit, but he did a version of it, and yeah, you can always know that they're going after just really young girls, and he was a Tiger Beat guy, and Danica, too loud.
Drake and Gerald B. I have got it. Wells Fargo wagon with Ron Howard in it. I will take my trophy now.
Oh,
Danica laughing.
You're making our autistic daughter smile.
Gennaro, Sugar Sugar, written by Montreal Andy Kim, who went to my high school.
Yeah, well, I talked to him about that. We tried to get a second interview with Andy, and he didn't. He wanted to. He just wanted to do a phoner, and I went, I don't want to do phoners anymore. If Robert Plant wants to do a phoner, I'll do a phoner. And it's no disrespect to Andy Kim, but I've already talked to him a few times. So, and by the way, sorry, Andy Kim's a real deep guy. That's one thing. Andy Kim is one of those guys that you feel a little different after you've interviewed him. But I hate doing phones. I hate talking on the phone. She knows that. I hate it.
Yes, and you're very a text, not a huge texter either.
No, I don't text a lot.
Ann Mills, Betty Davis Eyes by Kim Carnes.
Oh, I was just getting into radio. I love the beginning of that song.
Charlie in the Box, Melanie, Brand New Key.
I've always found, I think it's sort of a crime that she's known for that song. Anyone who knows Melanie, like Madrugada, that album is great. Everything she released in the mid-'70s was amazing. I talked to her about a song called Cyclone, which was the first song on the album. And I talked to her on Facebook. I said I once had a party, and I had a whole bunch of people sing along, like sing the chorus to it. And she went, "What?" I said, "Yeah, I know, because I was always playing it. Love that song."
Alex, hey Alex, nice to have you here. Does Danica have
low power?
Does Danica have a favorite kind of music?
Barney, like Barney.
A lot, yeah. Her big thing is different movies, and of course theme songs from movies, whether it be Shrek, Toy Story.
Oh, what's that Sarah McLachlan song from Toy Story 2?
Yes. What was that? I can't seem to think of it right now. But yes, Songbird by Kenny G, Christopher Cruz. Ooh, got you there. Milli Vanilli, LOL by Northern Grace.
Milli Vanilli's coming up a lot.
Yeah, it is. Swede Savage, hey kids, The Knack by Sharona. Their worst song, yet it was huge. And it was big.
That's come up like 5-6 times.
And it has. Yeah, Rui Duar, Milli Vanilli didn't even sing, they just danced. Yes.
Yeah, that's right. Well, boy, could they.
And I thought it was really interesting.
Dance.
And I thought it was really interesting because I kind of dug a bit more into that, and I wanted to see who the actual singers were, and there was like 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah.
And man, they're talented. But yes.
And they tried to release stuff
and
too.
A few other things came out too, like Black Box? What was it? I'm trying to think of what their name.
Why is that not working?
Same thing as with Milli Vanilli.
Uh-oh.
I Believe in Miracles, Hot Chocolate.
I believe in miracles. I used to do it in the Ethel Merman style.
Tracy Diller, good evening, everyone. Hope everyone is having a great evening.
I'm having to plug this in, guys. Sorry.
Rick May, Rice is Nice by the Lemon Peppers. Their big hit was Green Tambourine.
Oh yeah,
this
Green
one,
Tambourine.
not so much.
Yeah.
You get.
Hoping I got copyright strikes, but my singing's so bad, I don't think they give me a copyright strike.
Your singing's bad. I think I actually tried to. Unfortunately, I can't keep a tune, but that's okay. I'm not too concerned about it.
She sings cute though.
I don't
She knows
plan
she
on
can't
going
sing.
on stage anytime soon. So
She knows she can't sing, so when she sings, it's cute.
I think. Wait.
I should close this.
I think I could actually sing when I was younger because I was in like choir and stuff at school.
I don't know, honey. Based on your current singing, I don't think so.
Okay then. think I'll kind of take it as a compliment.
She's so cute
Achy
when she
breaky
sings.
heart. Evan says, achy breaky heart. Eminem, the real Slim Shady.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Yeah. What's that taco song that he played? Like to make my tacos.
Oh, it was so.
That's so funny. Yeah.
Hit that like, y'all.
Thank you. Thank you very much. You know what? I like doing these. I'm doing a lot more live things as I promised. I like doing. I don't know. I just like going on live. That's the radio announcer in me because I haven't done a live show since when did I leave the Breeze or Cal 103? I left the. I mean, I'm on the radio every night in Vancouver, but it's voice tracked. And 2002, 2007. Last time I did a live show. And then when I left, I told myself I'm done. I was a program director, a music director, a morning guy, afternoon drive. I did the all-night show, did a swing shift, did middays, filled in on weekends. Like I did every shift in radio. And I told myself I've done every shift, done well with it, but I don't want to do live radio anymore. Then I inadvertently missed it. And so I go on here and I realize that I missed it. So it's nice going on live. So when news breaks, sometimes I forget to change the channel on this eCam thing that we're using. I just forget to change the channel. And then I'm like a while ago, I almost did Today in History on this channel. And Today in History is meant for the other channel. Rock History Book started everything. Because Rock History Book was a syndicated show hosted by Steve Burgess, the gentleman who gave me his interviews. And it was the history of rock and roll in 60 seconds. So he'd wrap it up. He did a really, really good job. Steve's a good broadcaster. Now he's a journalist. So, and then from there, we did the radio station, which was Rock History Music, because we didn't want to call the radio station Rock History Book. But I've always meant to write, I want to write a book called Rock History Book. So one of these days I will.
DJH Record Hound, Boney M was the same producer as Milli Vanilli. Frank
I didn't know that.
Farian, except one woman, they were also fake, and Frank was really the male voice.
Wow.
Christopher Cruz, Black Velvet, Alana Miles. It was catchy though.
That's the worst imitation of a guitar intro that you've ever heard.
Robert Tolbert says, I thought of one. They call me Mellow Yellow.
They call me Mellow Yellow. Quite right. Yeah. Yeah. That's definitely one. Yeah. I hate to snail songs. So slow. We're going to get there. I think I can. I don't like those. Like someone said a while ago, it was like laborious. And that one's like that. Other people really get off on that kind of thing, you know?
Chris Bergman the third. Did you ask Jason Chef my question?
What you kind of tell me what your question was. A lot of people send me questions.
Darren says, John, speaking of channels, what was 57 Channels and Nothing On by Bruce Springsteen?
Oh, yeah. I hate that song. I hate that. I hate that. I hate that. I hate it. I hate it. Yeah, I hate songs that... I hate repetition songs. I mean, it's strange that I'm such a McCartney fan because he had a tendency to repeat. Well, Hey Jude, there's an example. Let It Be, of just repeating the crap out of a chorus. But I like those two songs, so he's an exception to that rule. Chase and I were in his car the other day. We were listening to something. Went, it's a good thing it's not repetitious. It's just the same thing over and over again. I can't remember the song.
You can take over from there for a second. Dave Wilhar.
Dave says, Material Girl by Madonna, awful. My friends in the music industry said Madonna couldn't sing a lick when she started out, but she knew how to market herself. I heard that too. The biggest, Rico Suave, yeah. The biggest thing, for Friday, worst ever Friday, Rebecca Black. Yeah, it is Rebecca Black. Ace Larson. Yeah. Kooky.
Me and You and a Dog Named Boo, Yuck.
Oh, Lobo.
By Din Djarin.
But what? Yeah, Lobo.
Rick May, Pump Up the Jam by Technotronic, when the beats all sounded the same.
Yeah, I can get... See, when I say I liked a song and I like that song, I wouldn't go out and buy it. That's not the kind of music I bought. I would enjoy certain music on the radio, but there was no planet where I would... No universe where I would buy that song. Like, so a lot of the songs I say I've liked tonight, which maybe you guys didn't like, I liked it, but it's not like I'm going to go buy it. You know, a lot of those kind of hokey songs, especially in the 80s, I was buying Level 42 in the 80s and maybe a U2 album here and there. I'm not a big U2 fan. A lot of Yes, catching up on Yes. Yeah.
Chris said he was asking about Jason Sheff, The Question.
Yeah.
LOL. I asked about how he got involved with the White Album tribute. I opened for Badfinger in 2004.
Oh, right. I think I did. I didn't ask him how. No, I didn't. We talked about that tour a lot. We talked about Dee Murray, Elton John's bassist, because I know his Sgt. Pepper's album is not Sgt. Pepper's because of his age, because he's younger than me. Jason is 60. And his Sgt. Pepper is Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. It's one of mine as well. And so I said, well, then you're a bass player. You must, what do you think of Dee Murray? And he just went on about Dee Murray, Elton John's bass player. It's cool.
Brett Blankenship, Big Bottom by Spinal Tap.
Yeah. You know what? I've never seen the Spinal Tap movie all the way through. And I told that to Steve Lukather, who worked on the music. And he went, what? I said, I know. He said, you got to watch that movie, man.
Stephen jumps in. Hello from England. I only liked a few tracks from Tusk. Example, Sisters of the Moon.
Yeah. I think Tusk will go down in history as one of the most disappointing follow-ups to a big album. But I just find it interesting, though. The thing is, I get it. It's not Rumors at all. And, you know, you're following up Rumors, man. And you make a double album, so it's adventurous. But I find Lindsey Buckingham so interesting. I like where he's coming from all the time. And so I didn't, not remotely like Rumors, but I just really got into that album as far as being curious about it. He kind of took me on a different level. And because I liked Lindsey's music so much, I accepted it. You know, but it's not in my top 10 or 20 or even 100 albums, you know. And I haven't heard it in a while. I've got it in vinyl downstairs. I haven't heard it in a while.
Dragon Gerald B. How many songs do you listen to just because your girlfriend likes them?
What?
How many songs do you listen to just because your girlfriend likes them?
Is that a song? Or is that a question?
It's a question.
Well, she's my wife, so she's not my girlfriend.
But how many songs do you listen to?
Not a lot. We don't do that to each other. We don't really...
So if there's a song that I really like, but he really doesn't like...
We don't play it.
I'll be like, you know, if I don't need to...
And the other way around, too. If she has Sirius XM in her car and I don't in mine, I can't have it. I have to pay like $1,000 to put something inside or else get the portable thing.
I don't know. I guess whoever's driving that day just kind of pretty much...
Yeah, but you switch channels a lot.
I do.
Like a lot.
I switch a lot.
She's always going...
Well, because I don't know, I'm trying to find the right song that matches my mood for the day, right? So
used to drive me crazy. Now I just say, that's just what she does. She's not trying to hurt your feelings. That's just what she does.
Blocky Bear, I would rather listen to Madonna than Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift can't sing at all.
I'd rather listen to Madonna than Taylor Swift. Yes, I agree with that. Yeah.
Color Mr. Bad, that was from Andy Shelton said that.
There's so many songs that were huge, and you go back and you go, wow, they have not stood the test of time. Remember, I always give the example, there was a consultant that came in, I don't know if it was when I was a program director for New Cap in Calgary, or it was around the same era, because I was a program director for one company in Calgary, and I lived in Calgary, we did, and then but I was also doing the evening show in Vancouver, which I've done since 1990, and I'm about to do it in about 5 minutes. We had consultants either way. They flew me to Vancouver to go into a meeting, and then we always had consultants in Calgary. But during that time, someone said the ultimate song they found at that time, was quite a few years ago, that people hated at the time. The song that came full circle more is "I Love Rock and Roll" by Joan Jett. They said by far nothing's even close about songs that people admitted they hated but liked now. And that was like, I remember the numbers were astronomically. The number 2 was not even close. I forget what number 2 was. I've got it in my notes someplace. But yeah, I love rock and roll. So people for the folks who hated it, there was such a high percentage of people who liked it since that time. It was kooky. They couldn't understand it.
Zuma Dog says, I co-wrote a song with Harry Wayne Casey of the Sunshine Band.
Oh, cool.
Will be coming out this year. Check in the back of my Cadillac by Zuma Dog for my demo.
Oh, cool.
Cool.
Good for you, man.
Gennaro says, Yellow Submarine by the Beatles.
Yeah. That's a na 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 na. Yeah.
Fraser J says, any Hugh Jackman song. Haha.
I can't. I know that he came from that area, but I don't know why I can't watch the guy at all. I just can't. I squirm. It's like watching people do like a high school do Wicked, and he's good. I mean, I admit he's good. He's really good at what he does. I don't know why I can't look at him.
Chris Bergman says, hey, thank you guys. I'm here every Friday. Nice to have
Thank
you here.
you.
Billy Rossi, 46, Bruce Springsteen, Born in the USA.
Oh, the song?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. It was never one of my favorites from him. I do like that album a lot. I can understand that. Totally.
Showstopper Rob, did you also buy the album A Secret Wish by Propaganda, John?
I don't even know who that is.
A Secret Wish.
No. I don't know who they are. Are they a metal group? They just sound metal to me, but no. What else you got? Wait.
Hike with Mike, idea for a future show, the worst songs from bands most people like. That's a good one.
Yeah. We're going to do the worst follow-ups. We've got to do that one. And as much as I don't love Tusk. I just it was an interesting album for me. But that'll be in the list.
Richard Klein, don't tell me no lies and keep your hands to yourself.
Yeah.
So true.
Yeah, we've got to wrap it up because I have to record a show.
You do. A couple more here.
Okay. I love Tusk. There you go.
Yes. Stuart says, any Chicago without Terry Kath isn't quite the same.
That you said it best. When people say it's not Chicago without Terry Kath, I think that's kind of ridiculous. That was a big band, but it's not the same. That's true. It's not. That's the best way of putting it. I got to remember that. Yeah. You know, Jason Sheff has nothing but good things to say about Chicago. Is there no dirt there? Like you don't have, because then he watches my videos. He knows. He knows that if there's dirt, I'll want to hear it. Because I can't, you got your reputation on it, but I don't go around. It's like when Anna Nicole Smith was being interviewed by the Entertainment Tonight guy, and he says, "Are you on drugs now?" And she goes, "No." At the very least, he should have done. He says, "You're telling me you're not on drugs right now, right?" At the very least, because she was easily on something. So you do the follow-up if it's the pink elephant in the room gets bigger, which it did then. Mark Steinem, or what was the name of that guy that did that? I don't know why he didn't follow through with that. Was just stupid. But maybe he was trying to be polite and she was so pathetic at the time. She was just going through a lot of stuff.
Alex Knight says, how do you like Little Richard?
What about...
How do you like Little Richard?
Like the artist? Yeah, I like Little Richard, but yeah.
Christopher Cruz, enjoying the Lou Graham interview segments.
Thank you. Alex, are you asking me if I like? I'm not a big Little Richard fan, but yeah.
James says, "I hope tomorrow finds life loving you." Thank you, James.
Thank you. Oh, Alex is on our Patreon as well.
Yes, you
Thanks,
bet.
Alex. I knew you would join Patreon, Alex. I appreciate that. And anybody who wants to join, everything's in the description. If you want to give us a donation on PayPal because we're trying to buy a new computer. Some people don't want to do Patreon or buy a T-shirt. They go, yeah, what do you want? Yeah, I understand that.
Floyd the Barber, have a good night all. Rick May, thanks for whacking that like button.
Whacking.
Enjoy the weekend. And
Danica, come say hi. Come here. Say hi. Say no, go down. Say hi.
hi.
Hi. It's time for her and Shannon to
Play some Scrabble.
to play some Scrabble.
Of all things at 10 o'clock. But that's
Oh,
what
the
we do.
rodeo song, Shelley Charles.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
yes. But thank you, everyone.
We're off
Always
to the
appreciate the
rodeo.
Friday nights.
Yeah, this was fun. Thank you. And I'm not sure who the guy who figured out our microphone, but thank you. I so appreciate that. But we'll be back next Friday. Of course, I'll be back mostly every
I
night.
think that was Halsey, I think.
Was it?
Helped you with the mic.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Take good care of yourself, okay?
Bye.
See you later.